What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown? As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
You came into this world of mine, want to play the game. You want a secret way to win it all. It's all the same. You got to let your eyes and start. You got to let your eyes and start. As you walk around this great big world, you start to understand. You have to hold on tight, and you know you can. You got to let your eyes and start. You got to let your eyes and start.
Yeah, so welcome to Slice number 60. Slice number 60. In this episode, we're talking about Mars. Not Mars the planet, the Maine Afterlife Research Society. And that is where we get going, and we talk about quite a bit of things with the co-founders, Toby Hartford and Tony London. And so, what do we think of that? That's right, and we're going to take a look at the clip next. I think so, too. So, with that being said, let's get on with the show, shall we?
I think there's something in the room with us.
Okay, so you saw the trailer for the M.A.R.S project, which is not the same as the other M.A.R.S project, which some of you may know about. This one is the Maine Afterlife Research Society, and with me is Toby Hartford and Tony London, co-founders of this wonderful little enterprise. So, how'd you guys get started in this?
Well, we had a lot of different strange things happening when I was younger. Like, say younger, really only about 8 years ago or so, but just saw some strange things that I couldn't figure out, and so we wanted to try to figure it out. So I was doing a group with my brother for a while, and then he lived so far away that we decided, Tony and I would try to start one up down here, and we've been doing it now just since October.
Well, there should be a lot of areas around to hit. I see you guys are getting ready to go to Bray's Pub soon.
Yeah, it's a good local place, so that's good.
Yeah, been there myself. I was watching a few. Well, actually, the one I saw was on your page, and I see you're getting a lot of getting a lot of vocal response to your questions. Is what I'm trying to say.
what we use is an SB7, it's a spirit box.
Okay.
And what that'll do is it scans through FM or AM frequencies, and we set it for a certain rate, which we set ours at 150 milliseconds, and then we do a reverse sweep. It sweeps through all the different frequencies that are out there, and spirits can use that to manifest, an audio voice, which typically when you scan in at that rate of speed, you'll just hear little blurps coming out, blip, blip, blip. But then when you get like a full sentence or a full word, that's when, it's something that's really come through. So.
That's awesome. A lot of the theories in all the paranormal and extra normal events, including UFOs and all that stuff, involves frequency a lot of times, almost in every case. What I like to see is, I saw your EMF detector there, and I'm familiar with those, and I've seen some crazy stuff with that. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen or heard?
For me, one of the strangest things was actually the very first investigation I ever went on. I got pushed backwards, and there was nothing even there, and it just kind of pushed me backwards in the chest. And when that happened, I was like, wow, holy cow, and that's what I really wanted to focus on. I mean, her and I both put a ton of time into this, and that was definitely the strangest thing for myself. Tell me what was your strangest thing?
I'd say the strangest thing, or maybe not strangest, but the coolest thing is, I guess, getting answers back on the spirit box. You ask a question and you get an intelligent response back. Just verifying that you actually have something around you and that you've actually found something.
It helps to validate everything, huh?
Yeah.
I hope I'm getting both sides of this conversation on the video, but I'm sure I am. I did
green screen image. We got interviewed by a newspaper that I can't really say right now because it's coming out in a couple of days.
Cool.
So there's a picture that they use in the newspaper that I used the green screen on, and that came up pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, I liked all you did. That was cool. It got me motivated for my own. So other than the time you were pushed, have you ever felt any physical contact or anything like that?
Usually it's you'll feel kind of, you might feel cool, or you might have goosebumps on you. As far as actually being touched, I personally, that was the only time for me. There was my sister-in-law got her hair pulled at one of the investigations. Like her hairpiece was falling out of her back of her head, and I actually noticed. I said, "Oh, your hair your hairpiece is falling out." And then later on, we were listening to the EVPs, and you could hear a voice say, "Put your hair down now, pull it." So that was pretty strange. But,
yeah, that's strange. Tony, what's the longest reply you've ever got from one of those recordings?
Yeah, we've gotten a couple of 2-word responses.
We had the last investigation we went on, which was really a small place. We were only there for like 3 hours, and it seemed like we didn't catch a whole lot. But then all of a sudden there was a lot of stuff that popped up, and we were actually down by the railroad tracks, and it sounds like something comes through. It says a full sentence. It sounds like it says, "I can see through, but I can see you though." And just like that, it's kind of like a whole man saying it. So
that's kind of scary, yeah.
That was definitely strange.
Have you ever checked out how these places line up on a map, like if they might be on a ley line kind of thing, or some line of energy?
I haven't. That's definitely one of the theories with everything too. Is everything kind of lines up with some sort of energy that we can't see, and it might be even an underground energy. I really look.
We have actually tried to debunk our EMF readings before, actually at a bunch of locations that we've been to. If they're going off a lot, we try to see if they're next to a lot of electricity or a grid or something like that. And actually, a bunch of times we've gotten that we have debunked what we thought was a lot of activity, but had actually been
Just electrical circuits
right.
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, what's interesting are the ones that you can't do that to. That's
Right.
even if you get one of them, it's enough to look at it a little more seriously. So you got Braze coming up. Anything else?
Yeah, we're actually in the talks with Fort Knox up here in Maine.
Yep.
So we'll be doing that one, and what else we have a couple of those we're trying to set
Yeah,
up.
we have a couple of private homes.
Yeah. There's some old bed and breakfasts I heard up above Rangeley that are supposedly haunted as well. So I thought that was interesting. I guess New Hampshire's full of them, but who knows? You know, there's probably stuff that people don't even know about.
Up at the Admiral Perry, and that was our investigation a couple times back, and that's what the video is on.
Right.
This was the photo that we got through. I don't know if you can see that on there. Hold on a minute.
It's
No,
coming out kind of orangey.
Oh, there we go. Is that better?
I don't know. Is that an orb I'm looking at?
No, it actually looks like a
Oh, it does look like a person with the blue,
like
black, and the blue, and then the... Okay. Yeah.
a thermal camera. So it's basically the black and blue means it's very cold. Basically a cold. And it was roughly between 5'6" and 5'10" tall, that area. So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that stuff there I love. That to me is proof enough, really. I mean, not to mention that I when I first moved into my place, I saw someone, and so did somebody else, at the same time. So that was odd. But other than that, I haven't seen much of them since. I think you're just checking me out, make sure I was all right. So let's see. We got EMF. We got the spirit box. What other tools do you use? Just a regular heat video and.
Yeah, that's a thermal camera that Flip, who's one of our team members, he has. It actually plugs right into the phone, so you can record video with it or take pictures with it. And we've also got different night vision cameras that we use, and we've got I don't know the actual name, but it's a tool that measures the temperature of the area that we're working in.
Well, it's similar to FLIR, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, if I ever have any money, I'll get some of that stuff. For some of the stuff that I personally go after, I could use that kind of readings as well. But it's all has to do with the ground, though. But it's okay. The science is the same.
Yeah, like anybody that's really interested in this and wants to start out, some of the best things you can have is a flashlight, an EVP recorder. You can get those things. It's basically just a recorder. You can get them for between $20 and $50, depending on what you want to buy. Just go out and have fun with it. And we always say, everyone in our group, we remind everybody, most of the time, these were living people too, so treat them with respect.
That's right.
If it's starting out, make sure you treat them with respect. We always try to thank them before we leave. Thank you for your time or whatever else.
Yeah, you don't want to turn them rabid on people. You want them to be friendly. So what I'll be doing now is I'll put the link to your video right here. People can go check that out. I'll put it in the description as well if they want a direct link off that.
Yep.
And what else should we know?
You should check out our page.
And where is that, Toby?
We post stuff all the time, but we do it on Facebook. Most of our stuff is right on Facebook, and you go to Maine Afterlife Research Society, and you'll find everything we do. We do that. I mean, Tony's posting stuff 6 to 10 times a day. We're posting all of our videos right there. We also have a website, which is the link on the Facebook page for the website. It's a lot easier to find it that way than for me to spit it out to you.
Right, perfect.
And right on the website, actually, you can either contact us through Facebook Messenger, or you can contact us through our website. There's a thing there where you can actually write out a whole email right to us and send it to us.
Sweet. So if anybody's in the local area in the state of Maine, New Hampshire, and you might want to let them know, I guess that you might even be able to go to Mass, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we definitely were into anything really, as long as it's within driving distance somewhat.
Right,
And
right.
our investigations are free too, so.
Basic New England, we'll call it. So I really thank you guys for being on here with us.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
And all right, so okay, well, thank you guys. We'll talk to y'all later, and now we'll go on to our next subject.
Okay, so that was Toby Hartford and Tony London from the Maine Afterlife Research Society, and that was a great Slice 60, I think. I'm sorry that the pictures didn't move. Had a little problem with the Skype capture program. I guess it doesn't work as advertised. In any case, we'll probably have them back again soon and get a better overview of what they've been up to than what we did today. I'm sorry about the audio. Like I said, learning process. This Skype thing didn't record correctly. So I apologize to Toby and Tony and for that. Anyway, here at the Slice, we kind of look into all the paranormal at one level or another. Yes, we're basically aimed at the ancient alien theory, but the concept of spirits have been constant throughout man's history. He's always had a fascination with the afterlife and what happens after we're gone. Are we just worm food? Does our soul, that core of energy that's deep within us, does that continue on? And if it does, what form would it take? What would happen to us, that entity which forms that energy, if indeed we are all just part of one big connection throughout the universe, then I guess it doesn't matter what state you're in as long as you're learning, right? Well, that's this week's episode of The Slice. We'll see you next time, and to be announced on that, because I've got a couple of things going on, but they may not be ready in time. So anyway, see you next time, folks. Take care.
You came into this world with mine, want to play the game. You want a secret way to win it all. It's all the same. You got to let your eyes and start. You got to let your eyes and start. As you walk around this great big world, you start to understand. You have to hold on tight, and you know you can. You got to let your eyes and start. You got to let your eyes and start.